There is a box in your pantry gathering dust that costs less than a cup of coffee. You see it as a simple ingredient for baking or cleaning. But what if I told you that within that humble, unassuming box lies a biological key? A key that could help unlock a new level of vitality, circulation, and connection after the age of 60. As a physician, I am constantly amazed by how the simplest substances can interact with our body's profound complexity. Most people will dismiss this idea as too simple to be true, but 99% will miss the critical scientific explanation of how it works with your body's defense systems, and most importantly, the precise, cautious method that makes all the difference. This isn't folklore. This is biology. And the knowledge I am about to share could change everything. Bodily balance. Before we speak of any single substance, we must begin with a foundational principle of life itself: balance. Your body is not a machine made of separate parts. It is a magnificent, self-regulating ecosystem. And one of the most vital parameters that this ecosystem defends with breathtaking tenacity is its pH balance. We often hear the terms acid and alkaline, but these are frequently misunderstood. This is not about trying to alkalize your entire body, a physiological impossibility and a dangerous myth. Your body, in its profound wisdom, maintains the pH of your blood within an incredibly narrow, life-sustaining range, roughly between 735 and 745. Any significant deviation from this is a medical emergency. So, when we talk about using a substance like baking soda, which is sodium bicarbonate, we are not talking about overriding this brilliant system. We are talking about gently supporting it. Think of your body as a city that is constantly producing metabolic exhaust from its normal daily activities, like energy production and muscle function. Much of this exhaust is acidic. Your body has sophisticated buffer systems, primarily involving your kidneys and lungs, that work tirelessly to neutralize this acid and maintain that perfect equilibrium. It's a constant, demanding job. As we age, and particularly if our diet is rich in acid-forming foods, the strain on these buffer systems can increase. We are essentially asking our body to work a little bit harder, day in and day out, just to maintain the status quo. By introducing a small, controlled amount of an alkalizing agent like bicarbonate, we are not performing a radical act. We are simply offering our body's cleanup crew a little bit of help. We are providing a small buffer that can help to gently neutralize some of this metabolic exhaust, thereby reducing the overall load on our innate regulatory systems. It's like giving your city's sanitation department an extra truck. This isn't about forcing a dramatic change, it's about facilitating the state of elegant balance that your body is always striving to achieve. This is the first crucial concept we must understand. Vascular vitality. So how does supporting this delicate pH balance translate into boosting circulation? The answer lies in one of the most important molecules in your entire body, a molecule so crucial it was named Molecule of the Year by science journals. I am talking about nitric oxide, or no, nitric oxide is the master regulator of your vascular health. It is a potent vasodilator, which is a scientific term for a substance that signals the smooth muscles in your artery walls to relax and widen. When your arteries widen, blood flows more freely, blood pressure can decrease, and every organ and tissue in your body receives a richer supply of life-giving oxygen and nutrients. It's the difference between trying to water your garden through a narrow, kinked hose and a wide, open one. This beautiful molecule, nitric oxide, is produced by one of your body's key health defense systems, your angiogenesis system. It's synthesized by a special enzyme that lines your blood vessels called endothelial nitric oxide synthase, or NOS. This enzyme is the factory that produces the very substance that keeps your circulatory system youthful, flexible, and responsive. As we age, the efficiency of this NOS enzyme naturally declines. This is one of the primary reasons why blood pressure tends to rise as we get older and why circulation can become impaired. Our internal factory for this miracle molecule begins to slow down. Here is the stunning connection. The function of this critical NOS enzyme. The factory's machinery is highly sensitive to its immediate environment. Specifically, it is exquisitely sensitive to pH. It operates most efficiently within a very specific pH range. When the local environment around the blood vessel lining becomes slightly more acidic due to metabolic stress or other factors, the function of the NOS enzyme can be impaired. It's like trying to run a sophisticated piece of machinery in a room that's too hot or too humid. It simply doesn't work as well. By gently supporting the body's natural pH balance, we can help to create a more optimal environment for this NOS enzyme to do its vital work. We are helping to fine-tune the factory floor so that our body can more effectively produce its own natural circulation-boosting nitric oxide. Nitric oxide. Let's pause and truly appreciate the profound role of nitric oxide, because its importance extends far beyond just circulation. Understanding its scope is key to grasping why supporting its production is so critical, especially after 60. While its role as a vasodilator is its most famous function, nitric oxide is also a key signaling molecule in your nervous system. It acts as a neurotransmitter, helping brain cells communicate with one another, a process that is fundamental to learning and memory. Maintaining healthy nitric oxide levels is an investment in your cognitive vitality, helping to keep the communication lines open within the bustling city of your brain. Furthermore, nitric oxide is a critical weapon used by another one of your 5 health defense systems, your immunity. Specialized immune cells, like macrophages, use bursts of nitric oxide as a way to destroy invading bacteria, viruses, and even rogue cancer cells. It is a key part of your body's internal arsenal, a form of natural chemical warfare against threats. A decline in your body's ability to produce NO can therefore impact the readiness and effectiveness of your immune response, leaving your body's fortress slightly less defended. So, as nitric oxide levels decline with age, we see a cascade of potential consequences. Our blood vessels become stiffer and less responsive, contributing to high blood pressure and reduced blood flow. Our brain communication might become less efficient. Our immune system might lose some of its punch. This age-related decline is the central problem we are seeking to address. When we see it in this light, any simple, safe, and gentle strategy that can help support our body's own natural ability to produce this miracle molecule becomes a deeply compelling tool for promoting our overall health span, the number of years we live with full, vibrant health. The goal isn't just to live longer, but to live better, with more energy, better circulation, and a more resilient internal ecosystem. The method. Now we arrive at the core of our discussion, the precise, cautious, and deliberate method. I must be absolutely clear here. This is not about consuming large amounts of baking soda. Doing so can be dangerous and can severely disrupt your body's delicate electrolyte balance. This is about a small, strategic, and gentle nudge. The method is everything, and it must be approached with respect and wisdom. Here is the protocol, and please listen carefully to every detail, as they are all critically important. The recommendation is to use a very small amount, 1/8 to, at the absolute most, 1/4 of a teaspoon of pure baking soda, not baking powder, which contains other ingredients, but pure sodium bicarbonate. This small amount should be completely dissolved in a large glass of water, at least 8 to 12 ounces. It must be fully dissolved so you are not consuming granules. The timing is also crucial. This should be consumed on a completely empty stomach, either first thing in the morning, at least 30 minutes before you eat or drink anything else, or 2 to 3 hours after a meal. This is to ensure that it does not interfere with your stomach acid, which is essential for proper digestion and protection against pathogens. Mixing an alkali, baking soda, with acid, stomach acid, will neutralize the acid you need for your meal. Now, for the most important safety information, this is not for everyone. If you have high blood pressure, are on a sodium-restricted diet, have kidney disease, or suffer from conditions like heart failure or edema, you should not try this without the explicit guidance and supervision of your physician. The sodium in sodium bicarbonate is salt, and it can be dangerous for people with these conditions. This is not something to be done every single day as a permanent routine. It is better thought of as an occasional support tool. Finally, and this is non-negotiable, you must consult with your own licensed healthcare provider before attempting this or any new health practice. This information is for educational purposes only. It is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Intimate health. With a clear understanding of the cautious method and the science of circulation, we can now address the second part of our promise, intimacy. This is a topic of immense importance for our overall quality of life, yet it is often shrouded in silence or reduced to a simplistic, mechanical problem. True intimacy, especially as we mature, is a holistic experience. It is a symphony of physical health, emotional connection, confidence, and vitality. And its foundation rests firmly upon the health of our entire body, especially our vascular system. Healthy blood flow is not a peripheral issue for intimacy. It is the absolute physiological bedrock. For both men and women, arousal and physical response are fundamentally vascular events. They depend on a rapid increase in blood flow to the pelvic region, a process that is entirely orchestrated by the local release of nitric oxide. Nitric oxide signals the smooth muscles in the small arteries of the area to relax, allowing blood to rush in and create the physical changes associated with arousal. If nitric oxide production is impaired due to age or underlying health conditions, this entire process can be slowed or diminished. Therefore, by supporting your body's systemic ability to produce nitric oxide, you are nurturing the very root of a healthy physical response. You are helping to ensure the hose that waters this part of your garden is wide, open, and responsive. But intimacy is so much more than mechanics. It is deeply connected to our energy levels and our confidence. The The persistent fatigue and lack of vitality that can accompany poor circulation can extinguish the flames of desire long before any physical issue arises. When every day is a struggle with exhaustion, there is little energy left for connection and pleasure. By boosting circulation, we are increasing the delivery of oxygen and nutrients to every cell, which can translate into a tangible increase in daily energy and a sense of well-being. This renewed vitality, this feeling of being more alive and capable in your own skin, is a powerful aphrodisiac in itself. It fosters the confidence and the emotional presence that are the true heart of a deeply intimate relationship. Holistic harmony. It is crucial to place this knowledge in its proper context. This single, simple strategy with baking soda is not a magic wand. It will not by itself reverse decades of lifestyle choices. It is one small, gentle instrument in a grand orchestra of health. To truly cultivate lasting vitality, we must conduct the entire symphony. This means continuing to focus on the powerful, proven pillars of a long health span: diet, exercise, and sleep. The very best way to support your body is to nourish it with a diet rich in whole, unprocessed foods. Many plant foods like beets, pomegranates, citrus fruits, and especially dark leafy greens are natural nitric oxide boosters. They provide the raw materials your body needs to create its own no. Regular physical activity is another non-negotiable pillar. Exercise is one of the most potent stimuli for your enos enzyme. Every time you go for a brisk walk, a swim, or a bike ride, you are sending a direct signal to the lining of your blood vessels, telling them to produce more nitric oxide. Movement is medicine for your arteries, and we must not forget the profound importance of quality sleep. As we've discussed, this is when your brain's glymphatic system performs its crucial cleaning process, a process that is intimately linked with your vascular health. Without restorative sleep, your entire ecosystem suffers. You can think of these foundational pillars as the core of your health practice. They are the 95%. A gentle strategy like the one we've discussed today can then serve as a valuable support tool, a way to provide a little extra help to a body that is already being nourished and cared for in other ways. It is about synergy. It is about creating a holistic state of harmony where every choice, from the food on your plate to a simple glass of water in the morning, works together to support your body's incredible innate wisdom. This is not about seeking a single shortcut. It is about embracing a complete and intelligent path. Innate wisdom. As we conclude, I want to leave you with a final thought. Our modern world has often led us to believe that health comes from a bottle, a prescription, or a complex medical procedure. We have become disconnected from the profound intelligence that resides within our own bodies and from the simple, powerful tools that nature has provided. The journey we've taken today, from a simple box of baking soda to the intricate dance of nitric oxide and our health defense systems, is a powerful reminder that sometimes the most profound solutions are hidden in plain sight. This is not a rejection of modern medicine, which is a gift and a miracle when we need it. It is an invitation to participate more fully in your own health. It is a call to become a curious and respectful student of your own biology. It is about understanding that your body is not a battleground to be conquered, but a precious garden to be cultivated. Every day, you have the opportunity to tend to that garden, to pull the weeds with healthy food, to water it with movement, and to enrich its soil with supportive practices. Let this knowledge free you from the fear of aging and replace it with a sense of wonder and agency. You are the steward of an ecosystem of staggering complexity and beauty. You have the power, through small, consistent, and intelligent actions, to support its natural balance and to foster a state of vitality that can extend for all the years of your life. This is the ultimate expression of self-care. It is a partnership with the innate wisdom that has been guiding you since your very first breath. The connection between pH balance, an enzyme like ENOS, and my body's own nitric oxide production was a revelation for me. What was the most surprising piece of this biological puzzle that clicked into place for you today?